Man United 2, Wolves 0. I'm a happy man. KG is a happy bunny because Man United did what we needed to do. You can see what a difference rest makes. You know, the team got the rest, and you could see, again, Man United showed energy first half. Was very impressed. I was impressed. I saw things that I liked. Still wasteful. That's one thing we got to deal with. I don't think, that can be fixed in a week of training. We are still wasteful in front of goal, but just going forward, it just felt better. You're looking at the scenes in Old Trafford and you're thinking, you know what? There's goals in this game for us. And Wolves gave us a lot of space. Wolves were a hard team to beat. We struggle with Wolves. Like traditionally, they've been our bogey team. But today, Man United, professional as always. And there's one player I really need to talk about. I need to talk about Anthony. Guys, I talk about being the answer to the right-hand side. And you know what? He's answered some of the questions. But right now, there's still a couple answers with the red marker pen. There's still a couple answers where the teacher's looking over there like, I don't know. And it's the decision making. Anthony, decisions have to get better. It's like there's moments to pass it into Martial, doesn't pass. The times to shoot, he does something else. It's silly. Like it's really bad. But today, when you want to criticize him, he was one of our most he had a big impact on the game. He was really important. Getting forward, he helped the team. It was an outlet, but it's just raw. That's the thing about Anthony. Raw talent, and it will get better. It will continue to get better, and we just got to be patient. We got to be patient and believe in this guy. It's mad because I done a show like a couple of days ago, and I spoke about the need, because there's one player that I'm going to give the man of the match to that maybe you guys are not really expecting, and that player, is Luke Shaw. Now, it should go to Bruno. Some people will say, you know what, Bruno should have it because, the past, he gets the assist today. He was really important. But the importance of what Luke Shaw offers is balance. On that wing, Luke Shaw was up and down all day. Defensively, solid, but we needed that outlet on the left. If you look back at the last 2 games, yes, he's been playing as a centre-back, but we've lost so much going forward on the left-hand side with Luke Shaw not playing there. I know Sancho today, people are looking at Sancho's performance and thinking, you know what, Sancho didn't do enough, didn't shine, but his relationship with Luke Shaw was fantastic. Luke Shaw getting to the byline, Luke Shaw being able to just, whip balls in. He was dangerous. Luke Shaw today, that's what we need to be. And I considered bringing him back. I considered bringing back Maguire because I knew I needed that outlet. I knew I needed that. Luckily, I didn't have to go that. I didn't need to get that desperate, because the Rolls Royce of Wraith the Phantom turned up. And his relationship with Lindy, respect that man's name. Look at it. You're seeing it now. It's clear. Harry Maguire coming off doing a 10-minute cameo. I don't mind that. Give him the armband. 10 minutes. And we get over the line. Again, the subs talking about, let me give some credit to the manager because he's been under fire. The subs today worked. The subs today, you know what? They turned up. Fred was necessary because I was looking at Eriksen. Guys. I'm not saying that he's not good enough or he's terrible, but I'm just like, he's not in the best vein of form. That's the best way to put it. Eriksen has not cemented himself in this team as it stands. He's come back from injury. There was that one game that he showed a lot of control, but since then, it's been, I don't know what to say. It's not been the best. So even in this game, when he came off, I was excited. I was happy. But then the subs come on and do it. Harry Maguire makes a block, which was great. You got another one. Who else did something good? Fred was in there, just making himself more of a nuisance in midfield. And I think we kind of recaptured the midfield when Fred came on. And then last but not least, Viva Garnacho. The guy signed a new contract. And when people sign a new contract, get a new deal, you see, you lose the hunger. You lose the desire. Not Garnacho. Comes on, and it's like no one could doubt him. As soon as he got that ball from Bruno, you knew you weren't passing it to Weghorst. Weghorst should have known you weren't passing it to him. And we get the result. We get what we're looking for. This is what I'm talking about. Clinical in front of goal. One chance, goal. It settles everything. Man United can go and celebrate, and Man United can start thinking about top 4 and what the next season could look like. But there's still more games. We need to go to Bournemouth and get a win. There's still more. The work is not done yet. But one thing I can say about today's game is, I don't want to say I didn't miss Rashford, but his him not being on the pitch wasn't as noticeable as it could have been. You know, Rashford's been our player of he's been one of our most effective players this season. And the game the game went by in the right way. The only thing you can complain about is the clinicalness, but Man United did well without a Rashford on the pitch. There was no points in the game I was thinking, raw, man, I wish Rashford was here. And that's not shade to Rashford. That's just in terms of the team was set up well. Martial, he did his thing. Martial, got to give him some credit today. I'm not saying I want him forever, but Martial, he can do a job. Martial, he could have got more goals today. Martial just didn't get enough goals today because of Anthony, if I'm being totally fair. Again, Man United move on. There's a lot of football left. Bournemouth away is a key game. Can Man United turn up at Bournemouth? I believe so. I believe right now, with the team as it is, I think we've gone through our blip. We've gone through our disaster area. And with Varane back, I trust these boys. I trust these boys to go to Bournemouth and be solid there. A lot of teams are fighting for their lives. A lot of teams are in mad situations, but we're good enough to get a result at Bournemouth. Absolutely. I trust these guys. And just again, with Garnacho coming back, it gives a headache for the manager. Because what do? I don't even know what you guys would do. Let me know in the comment section. But are you guys going to go straight, you know what, it's Garnacho's time? Or do you continue to carry on with Sancho? Because let's say that Sancho-Shaw relationship, fam. Garnacho off the bench. Give Garnacho 60 minutes next time. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just going to stick with Sancho. And then I'm going to bring on Garnacho again, have that impact. And when people hate to see that, when you're tired and you got to chase to that young guy, it's long. Again, I was watching Bruno today. And this is the Bruno that I love. Economical Bruno, frugal Bruno, Bruno that's not on the Hollywood settings, Bruno that says, you know what, I look after this thing. I look after the ball. I'm going to find the right pass. Bruno in the 10. It's different. Bruno in the 10 is the answer. I've hated, while he's been a professional for the team and played anywhere where the manager wants him to play, but this makes the most sense. I know Weghorst has gone in the 10, and some people started to tell me, look at Weghorst, he's better in the 10 than Bruno, or look at yourselves now. But again, you lot know, deep down, we're seeing what this guy can offer. We're seeing how big he can be. I see him as the heartbeat of this team. I do. I was pissed off with him in West Ham, doing fast shots, just moving mad. Again, he got his head right, and he's in this game. Again, I'm a proud Man United fan. I've already given my man of the match. Shout out players that get their honourable mention though. Wan-Bissaka, wicked, doing what he needs to do. Another person that gets an honourable mention today is Bruno, definite honourable mention. But my true man of the match, it goes to the one and only Luke Shaw. Glad to have him on the left-hand side. Man United can attack again. The flow is coming back again. And let's see if we get into top 4 because we need it. Anyway, I'm out, people. Look after yourselves. Go on. You wash yourself.